When we think of ancient Egypt, the name Cleopatra often dominates the narrative. But what if I told you that Cleopatra was just the tip of the iceberg? Beneath the sands of time lies a treasure trove of stories. Stories of powerful, visionary women who shaped one of the greatest civilizations in history. This video is your gateway to the forgotten queens of Egypt, women who ruled, built, and fought to leave an indelible mark on the world. Queens of Power, Architects of Empire. Let's start with two names you might have heard, but whose stories deserve to be shouted from the rooftops. Hatshepsut and Nefertiti. Hatshepsut wasn't just a queen, she was a pharaoh. Yes, you heard that right. In a world dominated by men, she donned the royal beard and ruled as a king. Her reign was a golden age of peace and prosperity. She commissioned monumental architecture, including her stunning mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri, a masterpiece that still leaves archaeologists in awe. But her story doesn't end there. Hatshepsut was a master strategist, expanding trade routes and securing Egypt's wealth. Then there's Nefertiti, the Radiant One. Often remembered for her iconic bust, Nefertiti was far more than a symbol of beauty. She was a co-ruler alongside her husband, Akhenaten, during one of the most revolutionary periods in Egyptian history. Together, they transformed Egypt's religious landscape, elevating the sun god Aten to prominence. Nefertiti's influence was so profound that some scholars believe she may have ruled independently after Akhenaten's death. These women weren't just figureheads. They were architects of empire, wielding power in ways that would make even the most seasoned pharaohs envious. Beyond the pyramids, untold stories. But the stories don't stop there. Enter Ahmose Nefertari, a queen whose name should be etched in every history book. She was the matriarch of the 18th dynasty, a pivotal figure in Egypt's liberation from the Hyksos invaders. Her leadership helped usher in the New Kingdom, a period of unparalleled power and glory. And what about the queens of the 18th dynasty? Women like Tiye and Mutnajmet, who navigated the treacherous waters of politics and power with grace and grit. These queens weren't just wives and mothers, they were diplomats, advisors, and warriors. They faced unimaginable challenges in a patriarchal society. Yet they persevered, leaving behind legacies that continue to inspire. The legacy of the queens. The influence of these queens didn't end with their deaths. Their stories have echoed through the ages, inspiring artists, writers, and thinkers. From the grand temples they built to the religious reforms they championed, their contributions are woven into the fabric of human history. But here's the thing. Their stories are still being uncovered. Every archaeological dig, every deciphered hieroglyph, brings us closer to understanding the true extent of their power. These women broke barriers, defied norms, and redefined what it meant to be a leader. The enduring power of feminine influence. As we wrap up this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the enduring power of these queens. They weren't just rulers of Egypt, they were pioneers, trailblazers, who proved that leadership knows no gender. Their stories remind us that history is not a single narrative, but a mosaic of voices, each one deserving to be heard. So, the next time you think of ancient Egypt, don't stop at Cleopatra. Dive deeper, explore further, and uncover the stories of the women who shaped a civilization. Because history isn't just about the kings, it's about the queens too. These are the forgotten queens of Egypt. And their stories? They're just waiting for you to discover them. Subscribe for more untold stories of history's most remarkable women. Share this video to keep their legacies alive.